Hello there, LD here of the LD Games YouTube channel, reviewing FSang18's Mighty Morphin, which is a Power Rangers add-on for Palladium and Minecraft version 1.20.1 for Java. The mod we linked in the description, as well as the wiki if it has one. I haven't checked. I think it might not actually. Dang. Oh well. But this video should hopefully have enough information that you won't need a wiki. So yeah. Bit different than usual. Usually I do a little, like, what we call it, a short film, a little cinematic at the start of this little cutscene to like introduce. But I don't know enough about Power Rangers to trust myself to do that. So instead we're just going to go right into it. We're going to head in here and go on. So I suppose I will leave you to your review. Righty, so first things first, let's head in here. This is the command center. It's a structure you're going to need to find to be able to get Power Ranger powers. There's two structures you're really going to need to find to be able to do all this. So you come in here. Oh wow, look, it's a command center. I haven't watched enough of the original Power Rangers to appreciate this. I've set some things up. I've set up these and this. There's usually a carpet covering this. I've taken that off. There's also this. I've put another portal here, but this wouldn't be here. But so yeah, so you'll come in here, and there will be a power coin in here, and the corresponding suit for that power coin will be on here. You don't have to wear these suits to use the power. These are just cosmetics that you can even craft these. If I am at FSang, I made a bunch of JEI things in another world. I was hoping they'd transfer over, but they haven't, so I'm going to have to redo that. But yeah, so there's, I mean, no, I don't want to be in there. But yeah, so you can make a bunch of stuff. I need that, as well as this. I think that's everything. Oh, and all of these. I don't know specifically which one. But yeah, so you get the armors. You can just craft these. You just need iron armor and blue dye, or all different kinds of dyes. Apparently gold dyes is diamond. It varies. White Ranger, what is it? White Ranger's iron as well. All of the Power Rangers are iron. All of their villains just have better armor. Skill issue. So yeah, you can craft all of these though. That's a weird ass recipe. Oh no, what I thought one of those was rotten flesh. Yeah, it is. That's a weird ass recipe. But so the one for the power coin in this one was the Triceratops power coin. It's the blue one. This was just like, you can get ancient gold shards, redstone, iron nugget, string. Yeah, so you find this place to get your power coin. But then how do you get a Morpher? Because you need a Morpher to use your Power Ranger power coin. You need to craft a Morpher. So you can craft the top piece with 5 iron, 2 Zeo circuitry crystals, and 1 Zeo crystal shard. I think it's the same for bottom, just the other way around. Now, how do you get Zeo crystal shards and Zeo crystal circuits? How do you get this stuff? Because it's, it might be important. Maybe just might be a little bit important if you want to be a Power Ranger. So you need to find this thing called a Zeo geode. They spawn underground. You just find them. This is what it just looks like, a geode. I've mined out this little area. So this is just what it looks like. Obviously, it will take a while to find. You can use it. It'll probably be quite hard in survival just because they're underground. But you could always use a structure compass mod to be able to find your Zeo geode. So yeah, let's break into this. And oh, what's this? I don't think that's supposed to be like that. Block.fsang_rangers.zeo_crystal_block. A radiant block pulsating with ancient ranger energy. And then you get these. Block.fsang_zeo. It's a budding Zeo crystal block. These are how you get the Zeo crystal shards. You just place this down. If I just, I'll place this here. And I'll up the tick speed. So / game rule what is it? Random tick speed, is that it? Let's just set that to 100. I think that 1000. I think the normal was 7. Oh, there you go. Start to grow. I'm not going to set it any higher than this, just out of fear. So yeah. Oh, there you go. Look at that. That would be the. I can't get them the thing. Yeah, I don't think it will tell me. Maybe if I search Zeo. Could I search Zeo? No. I only have JI installed. I'm pretty sure if I installed some other mods, I could see it all properly. But yeah, so you just leave this to grow. It takes ages, but you know, you wanted Zeo crystal shards. Let's get a netherite pickaxe. I don't know the exact pickaxe level you're supposed to have to be able to mine these. I'm presuming that netherite will work, just because it's netherite. So that gave me 1. The presumption is that you can get a random amount from any specific growth. I'm pretty sure this is affected by looting as well, so I'll let one of those regrow. Slash enchant. Looting, please. Looting free. No, not looting. Fortune. Fortune free. Looting's for swords. Should I let this grow? It's only a little bit before it gets to the max growth anyway. Let's just let this do that. You just find these. They're quite rare. Is there anything at the middle of these? Oh, well, yeah, some of these would have started to grow their own, you know, they would have started to bud if you just leave them for a second. Yeah, okay, so the looting does affect these. I just got 3. That's mint, that is. That is mint. But yeah, so that's what you can do with this. I'm going to change the tick speed back, so I think the natural is 7, or it might be 10. I'm going to put it on 7, but it might be 10. I'm not 100%. So let's go back to the MMPR command center. I called it base, but it's called the command center in the thing. In the /locate command. So let's take our power. How do you make the proper thing itself though? Because you need a Zeo crystal star, a powerful source of energy. So you need to be able to combine these two with the Zeo crystal star. How do you get the Zeo crystal star? You need 4 Zeo crystal blocks, 4 echo shards, which you get by killing wardens, I believe, and a lunar shard, which is from Pantheon Scent, which I made a video on, but it's a bit outdated, and the audio on it's a bit rough. So I'm just gonna. You find these places called dig sites, and you can dig in suspicious sand that is found at these dig sites. I think any suspicious sand works because it's just in the pool of loot for suspicious sand. And then you can get lunar shards or these ancient gold shards. At Pantheon Scent is a Moon Knight add-on. It's one of the first add-ons ever released for Palladium, actually. In fact, I think it might be the first. You know, so that's an interesting fun fact for all you fun fact people. But yeah, so that's how you make yourself a standard Morpher. Now, I'm just going to get this, because I can't be bothered to craft it. And I've shown you the recipe. So, you put this in your belt slot with your curio. When you install this mod through CurseForge, or I think even ModRinth, it does install the dependencies for it. But if you're like manually installing Forge and adding the mods yourself, I think the dependencies are listed in the description of the mod on Curse and maybe even ModRinth. So yeah, you get your coin and your Morpher, and you have this little thing pop up. That's your power. So ability 1, you can change what all the ability preset keys are in your controls, but I have mine custom set. So, oh look, I'm a blue ranger. I have a blocking ability. Let's get a dummy, but I also need to summon some husks. So base damage is increased to 3. My armor is 4. And that was a Discord notification, and I turned off notifications, so I don't know why the hell I'm getting a notification. But, you know, let's keep going. So, yeah, base damage is 3, critical of 4.5. You can upgrade these with Ranger skill points. You get Ranger skill points by just having the Ranger active. It passively generates these energies, these points, and then when that gets to it's 100 now, but that'll increase. You get 2 points per increase. I'm pretty sure that's also upped by mob kills, unless I'm misremembering. So /summon a husk. Yeah, no, mate, leave me alone. Bam. Critical. Is he taller than me? Has my player height gotten shorter? I don't think so. What the hell? Okay, there you go. Oh, this isn't. That's from Gabe Up's add-on, which I'm also going to do a review of because it updated recently, but I forgot I had it in this pack. We'll go over that in the updated Gabe Up's add-on review. So yeah, did that up the amount a bit? Yeah, it did, because that went up really quick. I don't think that would have just happened because like maybe it's like 5 or 10 per mob. I think probably 5 per mob again. But yeah, so I'll wait for this. Well, actually, no, I won't wait for this first one because it's going to take ages. So you can wait for these, which you're going to have to do in survival, and they get more expensive with time. Yes, but then you can also just use the slash. Or actually, I think there might be a command to increase the points if I remember correctly. I think it's something like FSang.mm or RR. No, FSang dot. What's the Blue Ranger again? Pterodactyl in it? I think it's pterodactyl. I haven't done this in a while. FSang dot. No, it's not going to show up. Okay, well you can use the slash ability unlock command to unlock each new subsequent upgrade. So that's this punch combo, which is the next ability. It's just an attack. It does 6 damage a hit currently. That's nice. Then we have weapon selections. There's multiple different weapons. First one's the blaster. It's a blaster. It does 8 damage a hit. It has a cooldown. It's a nice little blaster, to be honest. It's quite nice. Quite like, you know, quite intuitive. This is a very unique add-on. It does things I haven't seen add-ons do before. I find it incredibly interesting as a general. But yeah, so that was the blaster. Then we have the blade. A lot of these are the same. This is the blade mode of the blaster. A lot of these are the same, but generally you will get there's a unique ability that each of them will have that you can use. Alright, so let's do the... What would it be? Blaster... Sword. Will that be it? Sword? Sword, that would be it. Oh, a lance separated. How do I do this? Got a lance, yeah. Oh, BRB. Apologies, I had to stop recording because there was a train going by. And, you know, I want to try and keep the noise down to a bit of a minimum. I've also messed with my microphone settings a bit in hopes to fix some of the audio, because I had someone say on my new TARDIS mod review, part 1 of that the audio was a bit naff. Apparently there's some smacking noises. I don't particularly know what they were. I asked for context, but I didn't get it. Is what it is. So yeah, that is the lance. Isn't that nice? Bit of a lance. And then we have the tactical scan. God's sakes. There's none here, so if I kill this, would it... Oh, whatever. I'm in creative anyway. But yeah, so the tactical scan is the final upgrade for the Blue Ranger. Where would that be? Where would it be? Oh, rally would it be under? Yeah, you can just highlight entities in a... Was it a 30 block radius? Yeah. So, you know, you want to see stuff? Blue Ranger's the thing for you. Then, of course, we have all the strength and armor upgrades and health upgrades. So our base is 3. We have 4 armor bars, 4 of the armor bars filled, and our health has not changed at all. So then, let's get Blue Ranger armor 1, increase it by 1, 2, increase it by another, 3, another, 4, 5, and then 6 gives you a full armor bar with the suit active. Yeah. Also, with the you can change your accessories. So there's the Prime suit, which I sort of prefer the designs of the Prime suits personally, but that's just me. I think they look really nice. I like the golden sort of look to it. But then you can also give yourself a female body, and you can also give your suit a skirt, which there is versions of that for the cosmetics you can craft of these. So yeah, we've got So that was all of our armor upgrades. Then we have our health upgrades. 1 gives you 1 extra heart. 2 extra hearts. 3 extra hearts. 4, 5, and I bet you can guess that 6 gives you 6 extra hearts. Which, to be fair, is an extra like half to your, or just over half of your health. So that's good. Right. I should probably get some food so that I can not starve. We'll get ourselves some golden carrots, because I prefer using golden carrots. Right, okay. So our base damage is free, of course, when you first get this power. Or, well, when you get... What would you call this? Like a ranger token? But yeah, strength 1 increases your damage to 4. You know, I think you get the general gist of it. You know, it just goes up by 1. Oh, that's what you get when you have your energy bar fill out. Actually, I wonder if I can get that last upgrade through this. Yeah. You get 2 points. So, you know, that's nice. 9 damage. And I think this stacks with your weapons. So if I get the lance, yeah, it stacks with your weapons. Lovely jubbly. That's what I have to say about that. And that is the Blue Ranger. For the rest of these, I'm just going to do slash ability unlock all. I just made a special exception for this because, you know, I figure I'm showing it off. May as well show off all of it. But the rest, they're all pretty much very similar. There's a few that are different. I think some of their stats might be slightly different depending on the one that you use, but still. God, that looks gorgeous. I like the prime suits. Right, so let's slash ability unlock all. Oh, it's not all. Oh, yeah, it is all. I swear it used to be an asterisk. Oh no, not blue. Power Ranger red. So based, yeah, 9 full armor, but yeah, so exact same stats. Weaponry, I think, is almost the exact same, apart from also you have a different special weapon, power sword. Then you have the Red Ranger Rally the Team. When transformed, rally yourself and your fellow Rangers to increase strength and speed for 30 seconds. I assume you can use this in multiplayer is what that means. Let's do that. 18 damage. 21.9. Isn't that mint? Absolutely lovely jubbly. Because you have the animation, so the block has its own animation. You do a bit of a disco. Then the attack has a bit of an animation. 18 damage a hit, nice. But yeah, you just do a little tango, have a bit of a dance. Yeah. Yeah. So that is the Red Ranger. Then we have the. Actually, I can just get these out of here. The Yellow Ranger. Slash unlock all yellow. All. Yeah, same stats. Weapon select, your unique thing is powered daggers. Just daggers. Well, not just they're good, but you know, I just mean like, just generally they are daggers. Volt kick. When transformed, deliver a kick whilst leaping in the direction you are looking at. Bam. Let's back up a bit and let's try that again. A 9 damage, but I assume that, yeah. So, you've got a little bit of a distance. How far can I go? Oh, I hit into something. Okay, how far can I go when I don't hit into something? That was a user error. That's quite far. You could just use this for traversal, really. Could be very... so that was the saber-toothed tiger. Then we have I think this is the mastodon. Mastodon. Which, slash unlock all Black Ranger. Same stats again, just all the same. You get a power axe instead of a knife-like thing now. Isn't that nice? That's a bit, it does less damage, which is weird because axes usually do more damage in Minecraft. hurricane combo. When transformed, rapidly spin, dealing damage to anyone that comes close. Oh, what on earth? What the? It's 9 damage. What the hell is that? What the? Is that a real thing? If I jump up and do that? Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, that was the Black Ranger. Then we have the Pink Ranger. Pterodactyl, I think this is, yeah. So yeah. Slash ability unlock. Oh, that's hot pink. Got a bow. It doesn't have a little cooldown thing. There's 18 damage. But doesn't the blaster do... How much does the blaster do again? What the... Oh. Does my blaster not work? Is my game glitching? Okay. 8 damage. Okay, yes, that is an improvement. And then the special for this is Graceful Descent. When transformed, enable slow falling to have less than your fall from many heights for up to 10 seconds. Oh, lovely jubbly. So, you know, that could also be very useful. I mean, yeah, you're a pterodactyl. So, you know, these are all the like main ones here. These are all the ones you can get in this temple. And then, of course, we have the... I don't need to show that yet. Then we have our Nether Ranger. Or a ranger you can only get in the Nether. At a place called the Rita Repulsor's Temple. Let's go over there. Bam. This is what it looks like. Generally, it sticks out a bit like a sore thumb. Got a little. I shouldn't supposed to be a head there. Soul sand, of course, always inconvenient. Skulls. So there's supposed to be a trap here, but I accidentally triggered it whilst I was checking this out. So there's a potion that comes out. I think it gave me slowness, and it might have given me poison, but I was in creative mode, so I couldn't particularly tell. But this is where you go to get the Green Ranger coin, and you also get a bunch of nice stuff with this. Who doesn't love free stuff? Let's put on this. We got the female variant here. So there you go. Go Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Megazords. So you know, let's get ourselves a regular Morpher. You can put in and take out the coins by shift and right clicking with the coin in your offhand. That's how you take them out and put them in. I really should have gone over. That's why I should have crafted it, because I could have told you that originally. But yes, let's get our Dragonazord coin and put it in there. Standard Morpher Dragonazord. Put it in. Bam. Activate it. Bam. I could have sworn this was supposed to do something, and it hasn't done the thing I thought it was supposed to do. I'm very confused. I could have sworn that this was supposed to... Oh, Okay, so let's let's get back to the temple, the command center. I could have sworn, unless I'm misremembering, I swear this is usually supposed to... Oh well. Let's see, let's activate this. And slash ability, let's go into survival first. Slash ability, unlock. Ranger green, ooh. Oh. That was on me. How do I... Or do I need it in my offhand? Oh god, I don't know what I've done here. Can I like put this on here? Okay, maybe I have to be shifting. Okay, there you go. That's how you do it. Golden Morpher. That's how you get a golden Morpher. That was a bit of a... You also just have better stats with this, yeah. 13 base damage, a lot of health, a lot of armor. I think there's more armor than usual. I mean, you know, +2 armor per thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 upgrades. A lot of armor, yeah. Lot of armor. So, you know, that's how you get that. That's how you get dragon shields, which you can use on all of these. All of these can be upgraded by dragon shields, which I will show you in a second. But yeah, so I don't think it does much for them apart from increase their stats. That's all the Golden Morpher does, by the way, guys. It just increases your stats. Like the Golden Morpher just makes all of them stronger. So yeah, you got a special weapon, got a dagger, you have 19 damage. Also, you get these little shoulder thingies. That's specific to the Golden Morpher. I definitely prefer the Prime suit. But yeah, Green Candle. When transformed, enhance your strength, armor, and speed for 30 seconds. After using, you will not be able to transform for 5 minutes. Bam. You can also stack this. 27 damage. 27 damage a hit. Yep. I'm that good. 40 damage on a crit. Like, look at that. And you can combine these with powers from FSang18's add-on. You only can't have secondaries active whilst using these, which I think is a bit overpowered, but you know, is what it is. So this will run out. Let's let this run out, and you'll be detransformed, and you'll have to wait the 5 minutes. But if you're in creative, what you can do is /tag your user remove a green cooldown. I think it might also be green 1. Unless it's not. Oh. That's weird. It worked on another power I'd used it on previously. Oh. What's happening here? But that worked originally. Oh, I have to take it out and put it back on. Okay, there you go. Let's how you do that. I suppose it needs to update. 16 damage. Lovely jubbly. Did the blasters do more? No, they still do 8 damage. So that would be the Green Ranger in all of its glory. And let's get ourselves a bunch of dragon coins. 5 dragon coins. Right, okay. Dragon coins. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you know, let's get the... well, actually... Other way around, but yeah. So golden Tyrannosaurus Morpher. 13 damage a hit. Just generally nice. Nice little upgrade. Then we have the Triceratops. Other way around. Another generally nice upgrade. 13 damage. Then, of course, we have the saber-toothed tiger. Another neat little upgrade. 13 damage a hit. Then, of course, we have the mastodon. Another nice little upgrade. 13 damage a hit. They all do 9 damage. Why am I saying 13 damage a hit? They all do the exact same amount of damage before you put the coin in, so they'll obviously all do the same amount. I've really been... I don't know why I keep mentioning that. But yeah, 13 damage a hit. I had to do it. It's the last one. So that you can just upgrade all of your friends' morphers if you're on a server. But yeah, but you need green to be able to make more. You can only make more with green. Yeah. You figured this would be the other way around. I guess not, though. I would figured that this would be the other way around. Guess not, though. Okay, well, let's put that back in, just 'cause I think I'll need it. And there's Golden Morpher. Neat-o. Neat-o. Lovely jubbly. So that is your Green Ranger. What else can you do? Well, my friend, you can go to the end. I'm not going to do that actually now, though. I'm going to show you something that will be of use to you if you want to get multiple coins. So you're going to need this thing called a Ninjor block. Sounds like something out of Ninjago, I know. And a villager. Bam. And you get a Ninjor villager, and he will sell you different clothing at first. I need a lot of emeralds. Gonna need a lot of emeralds. Yep. Thank you. This is also a good way to get XP. So you know, 2 birds, 1 stone. Right. Upgraded. Lovely jubbly. Let's buy all of these. Okay, can't buy any more, so let's get rid of all of these. Don't really need them clogging up my inventory very much, you know. No, thank you very much. Not a massive fan of that. It's taking a while. That's what it is. There you go. Gonna upgrade again, good sir. Yep, gold R. No, they give the same. This is gonna say, oh, okay, train. And we're back. Yeah, train's gone. So let's get a few more of these chest plates. You know, as it goes, a few more, a lot more. It's gonna take a while. Bam, bam, bam. It'll be worth it though. We're in your world. It'll be worth doing all of this. I mean, you aren't on time constraints because you don't want to speed up a review. I don't want to speed it up, but I don't want to waste time. So let's you get that. Upgrade again, good sir. Thank you very much, Lord Zed. No, thank you. Not a massive. Oh, you're giving me massive deals. 1 emerald. 1 emerald for this. Lovely. I get 64. And this is very good armor. So, you know, you could just get this as armor and you'd be set. All you need is a good chest plate. Bam. I'm not going to do... If I don't get what I want to get, I'm not going to do this again. I'm just going to move on. But I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed to get at least 1 of what I'm looking for. I should have really installed a villager trading reshuffle mod. But even then, you can't do that on... You can't do that unless you are... Well, unless you're doing fresh trades. Yeah, you can get a standard Morpher. You can get a standard Morpher and you can get... Oh, pterodactyl coin. Lovely. Once you master it, you get these. And the Ninjor block recipe is Ninjor. The recipe is 1 crafting table and 3 Zeo crystal shards. It's just not too expensive. I mean, it is very expensive on emeralds, but you know, once you've got the emeralds sorted, you just, you know, you're sorted. So then I'll head off to the end portal. Let's jump right. Let's, you know, just jump right in here. I'm not gonna kill the end dragon. Well, actually, can I slash kill at E type equals end dragon? Yeah, that's all I want to do is do that. There you go, sorted. Absolutely sorted. Okay, let's make a waypoint here. Exit. And slash locate structure FSang White Light Temple. Hello, good sir slash madam. Could I please have that white light? Yeah. I don't really need any of this. So, you know, you get your white light. Oh, this looks nice as well. It's a nice little design. I think it's a nice little design. You've got these nice pillars using some Pantheon scent stuff, using some quartz. Just generally getting things nice and sorted. Then, of course, we head out of here. Oh, end game. No, let's go back here. I set this as the world spawn. Let's get our white light, and a smithing table is what we're going to need for this. A smithing table. Let's just put that down here. And then the recipe for this is a white light, a never star, and a smithing template. So let's get a smithing... Oh, wait, which one? Which smithing template is it? Ward armor and never star. Ward... Okay, and a never star. I don't know if you can put this in a... You get the white tiger coin. Let's just get a regular Morpher. Okay, what's it called in the thing again? Standard? It's standard Morpher. Can you put this in a standard Morpher? No, you can't. No, okay, so you can't put it in a standard Morpher. It has to be a golden Morpher. Good to know. So that was, you know, me as the Green Ranger, but then you've got me as the White Ranger. You know, a ranger that is white, looking nice. 7 damage a hit. You know, crit of 10, and that's without any upgrades. Lots of upgrades for this one as well. I think there's a lot more than the previous ones, which makes sense because you have to beat the game to get it. So let's slash ability unlock. Me, all 15 damage, 21 with the martial arts combat. Then Saba the Enchanted Sword, 27 damage a hit. Mint. Then Purifying Light, which purges all status effects from those within a 10 by 10 by 10 radius. So if you're in a multiplayer world and you're fighting someone who's enchanted, who's used the potion to give themselves strength, regen, or whatnot, or you're fighting, or even against Green Ranger, I think it would probably deactivate those stat increases because I'm pretty sure this is just through basic effects. You can just use that, and then you're sorted. You can also just do it, you know, if your mate's gotten poison or something like that. Bam. Particles. It's got a bit of a... Well, it's not a too long cooldown. And then you're just back to doing that. So it looks nice, doesn't it? This looks nice. There's no prime version of this. There's just the regular one. That's it. That's all you get. You get what you get, and you don't get upset. So, you know, that is the White Ranger, or the White Morpher. Up next, we have the, what is it called? Lord Drakkon. Now, you make this with a Silence Armor Trim, a White Tiger coin, and a Dragon Sword coin. So let's get a Silence Armor Trim, a Dragon Sword coin, and a White Tiger... What? I don't know. What? Why didn't he give me a try? Oh, it's in my offhand. I see now. I get it. Alright. There you go. Drakkon. Draconic. Is this going to standard Morpher? Yeah. It's going to standard Morpher. Can I put you in a... This is the Drakkon one. Can I put you in a standard Morpher? No, I can't. As to be golden. Oh, I won't go in a standard Morpher. Goodness no. Why would it ever go in a standard Morpher? Far below its quality level. Yeah, this just... I don't know what this is meant to be a reference to, as, again, I don't know anything about Power Rangers. But, you know, let's just do slash ability unlock all. So, 15 damage a hit. You know... Right, new. Huh? Oh, wrong one. I meant to press the 4 key. These do 24 damage a hit. Jesus. Oh my god. You get access to, I think, both the weapons. You get the Green Ranger dagger and the White Ranger sword. But yeah, and then you have the Green Ranger green candle, which we showed off before you can use. You can also use the Purifying Light, which you showed off with White Ranger. But then you also get the Lord Drakkon Stolen Light. When transformed, consume a morph with a power coin to increase your armor / strength / health forever. While transformed, using Golden Morpher would increase the status by more. This maxes out at 100%. So, let's do that. Let's, nick some morphers. I believe every gold morpher is 5 of these points per. So yeah, 5 points. Let's just consume these. That'll get me to what? It'll get me to 45. 19 damage, 19.5. Then consume these as well. Boom, boom. Triceratops, no more. 24 damage a hit, and then I only need 2 more. Boom and boom. 100. I do 25 damage a hit. Now, I have FSang18's add-on installed, which adds this neat little feature where when you do above a certain amount of damage, you do a shockwave. Every hit with this sword causes shockwaves. Just that good. Now, you might be thinking, LD, is this not the most powerful ranger then in the add-on? It does that much damage. And you might be right. I haven't fully tested this on strength levels, but there is one more that you can get. There's one more Morpher. It's incredibly expensive, but you can get the Master Morpher. This Morpher can shift between any of your collected coins that are given to it. Use the power menu to add coins. You craft this with 4 golden Morphers. Any power coin that isn't the Drakkon one, I believe. I believe the White Tiger can be used. Please scroll to that if it can be. Yeah, you can use the White Tiger. And 4 Zeo Crystal Stars, which, as we went over, are incredibly expensive. But you do get access, and obviously you need the power coins. I think I'd just use the White Tiger one. You just... Well, actually, no, I'd probably just use one of the cheaper ones. Seeing as I've got the pterodactyl and that, I'd just use the pterodactyl. I keep saying pterodactyl, it's just pterodactyl. But yeah, so you can get the Master Morpher. Master Morpher. Look at this beauty. Bam. There you go. I don't have any unlocked. But with the Master Morpher, you can go in here, and you can add power coins to add different transformations. You only don't get the Lord Drakkon transformation because the Lord Drakkon's already OP, and this is also OP. So it's /ability unlock Master Morpher. Ooh, I think that's even all of these. Does that increase me? No. So with this, obviously these are the golden variants of these, which you can do all of the prime suit stuff. But as I've already and you should get the full power with these. These aren't like variants. This is just the power itself. You get all your upgrades with this, but then you also get health, armor, and strength upgrades from the Master Morpher itself with any ranger you use. So if I go, and also you can shift, and you might have to go onto a different power page to change this again. Let's go onto the white and see if I can do... No, okay, so it's still slightly weaker than Drakkon on strength. But then you also have to balance out, I have access to every single one of these, which means I have access to all of their special abilities. I can do this weird-ass spin thing. I didn't do this in first person, it looks even weirder. You have the weird-ass spin thing. You've got the vision that you can see everywhere, and you can still do like 35 damage at max. You've got the slow fall, your team rally, which is a lesser version of the green candle, but you don't lose access to your power after using it. You've got the jump kick, which, as I said, could be used for traversal. You do get a lot of stuff with this. Like, obviously, it's give and take, but I feel like this is better just because of the amount of abilities you have access to. Well, of course, it's up to you what you want to do, but I think it's pretty neat, pretty neato. So yeah, right, well, that's basically everything. I can't think of anything else I could go over in this. I went over the Ninjor. I think I've gone over everything I possibly can. There isn't currently any like Rita repulsor power or anything like that. It's just the Rangers. It's a very good add-on. Obviously FSang has said it's more of a personal project, so it's not like, so it's more like, this is slower paced. The updates for this will be slower paced. I think he does plan to add in eventually, if he gets around to it, more Rangers. I believe next update he is planning on adding Zords. So some people were very happy to hear that. But currently, yeah, it's very good. It's a very small little add-on, but it's very good in the way that it's done. I don't know why these don't have proper names. I'm on the latest release. I'm on the latest release of this, so I don't know why these don't have like, maybe one of my. I don't really have any other mods apart from JEI that could conflict with text, so I don't know why this is happening. I haven't changed my language either. But yeah, it's very fun. It's going to be linked in the description for you to check it out, and I will move on to the outro now. So, see you there. Right, well, thank you for watching. The mod will link in the description if you'd like to check it out. I hope you do. It is very fun. It's the sort of thing you can just throw into a pack, and you don't even need to interact with it if you don't want to, but it's a very fun thing if you do just want to go and do that sort of stuff. Like maybe when you're going to the end, you decide, oh, I want to get a white tiger or stuff like that. You can just do that, and there's nothing stopping you. I've had fun reviewing this with you. I hope you have had fun enjoying it. I hope my microphone settings have worked out, because I genuinely didn't know there was an issue with it, but that apparently there was. So I'm hoping that this will just pick up my voice now. After I've messed around with the settings. But yeah, please feel free to like and subscribe. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, and bye!